Today's Namaste Yoga continues our Yoga Stories 2 series, and we're starting a new mantra, Asato Ma, today. And our story today, or the part of the mantra we're focusing on today, is lead me from untruth to truth. Hello and welcome to episode 238 of Namaste Yoga. We're here in Beacon Hill Park in Victoria, BC, and we are sitting in front of the lazy river for the ducks today. And there's a beautiful water feature here in the lazy river for the ducks beside me, so you'll hear that water throughout the episode. And also you will hear many other things because we're sitting right in front of the petting zoo actually at Beacon Hill Park. So you'll hear peacocks. You'll hear, it's just past 9:30 and at 10 o'clock they do the running of the goats. So you'll hear probably a bunch of people cheering for the goats as they come out for the first thing in the morning. You'll hear roosters and chickens. You'll hear people. You'll hear lots of stuff. It's a very busy park. It's 200 acres, this park. Yeah, 200 acres. It's a humongous, beautiful park in the middle of quarter the size of Central Park in New York. So it's a wonderful resource. We live one block from it. We love it. And there's like a million nooks and crannies to film in, so it's just been a great place to live close to. This class is going to be an excellent preview of what we've been filming all week, exclusive content for our members, a 10-class shoulder short series. People really want shorter videos for those days of the week when they're too busy, like your work week when you have to get off to work. So if you want like a 20-minute video or 20 to 30-minute video you can do quickly before you go to work, we've got lots of those on the membership site. So these are 10, 20 to 30-minute videos focusing on releasing your upper back, neck, and shoulders based on my classic videos, Upper Back, Neck, and Shoulders, number 1 and 2, brand new content. For when you have less time, and we've been filming them all week. We only have 3 left of this series to film that we'll be filming tomorrow. And it's almost 5 new hours of content divided over 10 bite-sized pieces for you to do when you only have a little time during your busy work week. So if you're not already a member, this is the kind of exclusive content that we make available to our members, this kind of value-added content that they vote on and they ask for. So this was something that they asked for, and so we're filming it for them. Thank you to Squeeze for my yoga clothing. I have a long sleeve bamboo top on this morning. It says yoga makes everything better. And I'm also wearing long yoga pants this morning because recently there have been these little bugs in the park that keep landing on my legs. These little flies. They don't bite, but then they like skin, so I have to swat at them. So the long pants have been a blessing. But Donna had asked me to wear shorts, and I was like, it's a lot of skin to expose. To the flies. I don't think so. So I just want to let you know she has shorts, which is great for the summer. But also if you practice hot yoga, you need the shorts, and she has great shorts. And also I'm wearing a nice cap sleeve bamboo top underneath, which is great for layering too. And also thanks to Dusky Leaf for our props. I just got a brand new, really big yoga bag last night, which is great. I love those things. I can carry all my stuff around in them. And today we're going to be doing fish pose later on. You may need, if you prefer to do that with support, you may need blocks for that. I have a testimonial for you today from YouTube, and it was about the benefits of yoga series, episode 201 on the nervous system. And it's a username Be Sweebies. And that person says, this episode was amazing. I love all your videos. Each one has something valuable to offer. This one was perfect for me today. I've been a little overwrought and overstimulated all week, bombarded with noises and people. I had gotten so bad I was starting to feel physically sick. When I woke up this morning to do yoga with you, I was really excited to work on my nervous system. I knew I needed it. And I feel amazing. Thank you, Melissa, for all your hard work and dedication to this program and your students and friends. Each yoga class feels like a mini vacation to me. It sets me up for my day perfectly. Namaste. So thank you for leaving your comments, your testimonials, your insights, your awarenesses about your practice in the comment sections on YouTube, on my website, on the membership site at thankyoumelissa.com. And there's instructions on how to do that there if you're not sure. So let's get started today. I'm going to get you to lie back on your back, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, and bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, press into your feet, and lengthen out through your tailbone. You can either leave your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor or lengthen your legs out long. Take a deep breath in. Let it fall out of your mouth. And let go of everything that came before your practice today. Now become aware of your neck, your shoulders, and your upper back resting on the ground. Notice the curve of your neck and how much of your neck is lifting up off the ground, that part of your cervical spine that curves up off the ground. And as you breathe, feel your breath moving along that part of your spine, lengthening and softening your cervical spine. And then each time you exhale, feel your shoulders drop into the ground. Feel that connection between the ground and your upper back. Breathing in, feeling your breath move into your upper chest and your armpits. Feel that expansion as you breathe in, and then feel your whole shoulder girdle sink into the ground as you breathe out. And then you can stay lying on your back, and we'll begin moving with some neck and shoulder releases. So if your knees aren't already bent with your feet flat on the floor, you can go ahead and do that now. And with your hands down by the side of your body, you're going to inhale in the center. Exhale, roll your right ear towards the ground. And then inhale, center. Exhale and roll your left ear towards the ground. Just releasing your neck. And then bring your head back to the center. Let your shoulders be heavy and hold on to your elbows. Inhale here. Exhale, roll your head to the right, lower your elbows to the right. And then exhale, roll your head to the left, lower your elbows to the left. And then bring your head and elbows to the center. And you can lower your head and elbows to the right and just sway your knees to the left. Inhale, center. Lower your head and elbows to the left and sway your knees to the right. So your whole spine's getting a counter rotation. And one more each side. And then come back to center. And this helps to open up our chakra in our true center. So Anadea Judas says, in repressing part of our truth, we restrict the natural resonance of our etheric field and cease to resonate with other parts of our truth. When we are out of our truth, we are living a lie. And lies can be told with words, but they can also be told with actions or held in our bodies. Okay, so with your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor, you can either roll to your side or tuck your chin and roll up and come onto all fours. And from here, on all fours, you're going to do Marjariyasana, so cat pose, exhaling and rounding up through your spine, and inhaling and arching through your spine. So from here, really focus on moving from your heart center. This is your center of self-acceptance. And Anadea Judas says, to love ourselves is to act respectfully and responsibly towards ourselves, to enjoy our own company when in solitude, to honor our limits and speak our truth. So in this class, we're looking at moving from untruth to truth. In general, self-love is an act of treating ourselves the way we would treat anyone else that we love, respectfully, honestly, compassionately, with feeling, understanding, pride, and patience. So now that you've released a little bit of your upper back, neck, and shoulders, we're going to come into seated for the Dharmachakra mudra and the Asato Ma mantra. So I chose the Dharmachakra mudra because it serves as a window through which we can directly touch the inherent unity behind the veil of duality. So this whole mantra that we're going to be working on for the next 3 weeks is all about moving from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, and death to immortality. So we're working between dualities. And the veil of duality we are practicing this week is from moving from untruth to truth. So the way that the Dharmachakra mudra works is you join the tips of your thumb and your index finger together, and then you reach your left finger onto your thumb and index finger in your right hand. Your right hand faces away from you and your left hand faces towards you at the level of your heart. And then we'll sing the Om Asato Ma mantra, which will be on your screen on my right, your left. And we'll start by making space with breath and a sigh. We'll do a call and response first time, and then we'll sing it 2 more times. So make space with breath and a sigh. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityor Ma Mritam Gamaya. Mrityor Ma Mritam Gamaya. And we'll sing it 2 more times together. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityor Ma Mritam Gamaya. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityor Ma Mritam Gamaya. So you can stay seated with your eyes closed with the Dharmachakra mudra, and I will present the teachings for today, which the ducks really are excited about. I hope you're as excited as the ducks. So our focus for this week will be on the first line of the mantra, Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, which means lead me from untruth to truth. And in this stanza of the mantra, we are moving from untruth, asat, to truth, sat. Each one of us lives through a cycle of suffering in our lives, whereupon we are ignorant of our true nature. And this mantra helps us to realize the everlasting source within us, which some call the Atma. Over the next few weeks, we are going to explore the story from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which proposes that this is a mantra that can take us to our internal self-effulgent essence. So we're going to explore parts of a creation story this week, and we'll finish it up over the next few weeks. So this is just the first part this week. In our creation story, the first part of it, the world is manifest in the cosmic ocean from Purush, the subtle underlying source present within all things. The manifestations that rise out of this cosmic ocean of Purush are known as Prakriti, manifest reality. On the night of Brahm, out of the ocean of consciousness, seeds ripen, atoms split, time and space are born. Eventually, Earth and all the substances of the universe in all its diversity are created. As Prakriti continues to materialize, it becomes denser and denser, further and further removed from its source. Eventually, you cannot recognize its luminous vibration, or Purush. This is the veil of truth, known to untruth, known as Maya. Soon, we too only see the veil and not the truth behind it. Through our practice of yoga, we are able to see through the veil of Maya, or illusion, and recognize the effulgent source, Purush, at the heart of all things. So reflect on this story of that idea of moving away from source into that denser and denser reality, from truth to untruth, and how it relates to you in your life. And go ahead and inform an intention of what it is you are creating, sustaining, or letting go of in your life right now. And then once you've formed an intention, you can begin to release that mudra from your hands and begin to open your eyes and wiggle and stretch out, and we'll make our way into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes under. Lengthen up through your spine and your legs. Stretch out your legs. And then look forward to that space between your hands and walk your feet into your hands and make your way up to standing. So from standing, we're going to practice cow's face arms, and the goats are running behind us now. So Tim's going to put that in the credits, roll that in the credits at the end so that you can see what that looks like. But you're going to need a strap here. We're going to do some cow's face arms here from standing. So take your strap and place it over your shoulder. And internally rotate your left arm and bring it up your back. And try and bring your hand all the way to your midline. So I'm dealing with a little bit of an injury here right now, so don't take my arm for it. But this is really great, so you can see where having a strap can come in really handy. And then you're going to take your right arm up and over and hold on to the strap, or maybe join your hands together. If not, you're going to walk your hands down on the strap together. And then you're going to side bend up and over towards your arm that's down. And then come on up again and release your arms. Feel the difference between your two shoulders. And switch your strap. And now internally rotate your right arm and bring it up your back. Bring your hand as close to your spine as you can. And take your left arm up and over. Maybe join your fingertips, but if not, you've got your strap there to hold on to. And then you're going to inhale, reach up here, exhale and side bend towards the arm that is up your back. And then release these Gomukhasana arms from your body. You can put your strap down. We'll be using it again in a bit. And you're going to come towards the top of your mat. You're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit down into Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart center. Rotate, take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And then inhale and come up center. You're going to exhale, squat down again. Bring your hands to your heart center. And this time rotate and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. So to connect to our true identity is to realize the eternal self that lives within. The experiences, trials, and tribulations of all that we go through in our life is the untruth, the veil of illusion. And then inhale and come back up to standing. And exhale, lower our arms down. And come back to center. We're going to do some neck releases here. So just start with your chin to your chest. And then you can roll your head up, lower your ear to your shoulder. And then inhale, center. Exhale, lower your ear to your other shoulder. And then lift your head to the center, and you're going to circle your head around in front. So Anodea Judas says we can tell ourselves lies in a way that, or live in ways that do not resonate with our natural being, and this is kind of living our untruth as well. It's not just things we tell ourselves or tell others, but even in the way that we live. And bring your head back to the center. And I'm thinking I might use that tree for a shoulder stand if that's all right. Okay, great, wonderful. So if you have a wall, I'm going to have to adding some props to our prop list. I'll put it in the show notes. You need a wall, you need a strap, and you need some blocks. So funny, sometimes I can read through my notes and think, we don't need any props, and then I start doing the class and it's clearly not true. So you come up against your wall. And put your hips at the edge of your mat and right against the wall. And then you swing your legs around. So your legs are up the wall. And then bend your knees so your feet are flat against the wall. And you're going to press into your feet so that your spine rolls up onto your shoulders. And you're going to walk your hands up your back and walk your elbows in. And you can leave both your feet on the wall, or you may take one foot off or the other. And if you can take your other foot off without kicking, then you can do that. And very important to make sure you keep your head in the center in this pose. And then to come down, bend your leg, place it against the wall. And then roll down through your spine. And just take a moment there for your body to readjust. And then you can move your mat back to the space where your cameraman's happier about the lighting. Okay, so the baby duck is looking where we just did shoulder stand. And I'm going to launder my yoga pants because really there's duck poo everywhere here. You guys realize what I do for you every week here, right? Okay, after shoulder stand we're going to do fish pose. And I'm going to give you a couple of options for fish pose. We're going to do, let me show you the supported option first with the block under your head and the block under your chest. This mama's like, baby. Oh no, baby, they're both coming over here. You're not that bothered by me. Okay. So the block goes underneath your rib cage in your head. The lowest level of the block goes at the base of your rib cage, and then you open up like this. Okay, so that's a nice supported version of fish pose. Opens your heart, opens your throat. And the throat chakras, whose name in Sanskrit means pure, is the center of communication and integrity, and this is where we speak our truth. And then the option is to do an unsupported version of fish pose, where you take your hands underneath your legs, and you press into your elbows, lift your chest, and come onto the top of your head. And then you can slowly lower down and just take a moment for your spine to recover here. And then bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, hug your knees into your chest. And tuck your chin and rock yourself up, or you can roll to your side, and we're going to come into Gomukhasana. So take your right leg over your left leg, and we're going to do cow's face twist to begin, so lengthen up through your spine. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and twist. And then twist the other way. And then come on back to the center. Have your strap close by. You're going to take your right arm internally rotated up your back, and then bring your left arm up and over. Your hands might meet, if not, that's why you've got your strap. Lift your heart, open up your throat here. So this mantra, Asato Ma, is about, and the first line we're focusing on is about moving from untruth to truth. So we can choose our words with care and love, speaking from our heart, our truest self, communicating with those whose hearts are open to yours. And then release your arms. Switch your legs so your other leg is on top. And then come into a twist. And twist the other side. And coming back to center, bringing your left arm up your back, your right arm up and over. And walking your hands together on your strap or clasping your hands. And then release the arms, your arms and your legs. And you're going to come to a comfortable seated position for our mantra and mudra again to finish our class before Shavasana. So you can sit on your meditation cushion or a folded blanket, in a chair, or kneeling on a block, whatever works best for you today. And we're doing the Dharmachakra mudra. So thumb and index finger together. Your left finger connects, your left ring finger connects with your thumb and index finger together and turns towards your body. Your right hand faces out. And we'll do call and response first time. And then we'll sing it together the second 2 times. And the mantra will be on your screen on your left, my right. Let's make space with breath and a sigh. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Yorma Amritam Gamaya. So you can either finish your practice seated with the Dharmachakra mudra, or you can go ahead and rest back in Shavasana. So as you rest back, I have a quote here for you today that speaks to the first line of the Asato Ma mantra. The first line, Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, lead me from untruth to truth. So our quote today is from Mahatma Gandhi. And this is about moving from untruth to truth, lifting that veil of illusion, that Maya, from our life. And Gandhi says, to believe in something and not live it is dishonest. To believe in something and not live it is dishonest. So reflect back on your experience of this class, of being led from untruth to truth, and what that means for you in your life right now. What's one small thing that you're going to take away with you from this class, off your mat and into your life? So gradually allow your breath to deepen. Begin to wiggle and stretch out. Bend your knees. Roll to your right side. Slowly make your way up to seated. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 238 of Namaste Yoga. Thank you for leaving your comments, and I will see you on our membership site. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.